Steven, after that first interception, you came back and it just seemed like the offense was clicking. What was going through your mind after that first one?
The first interception was just a little miscommunication between me and Coach Six, Clyde. I just thought that I needed to hit the back on that. The linebacker carried him pretty well. We didn't have any type of run fake to hold the linebacker, so that's all on me. I need to do a better job of seeing that and not trying to force something and just get it back down to my running back.
Did he know the ball was coming? He wasn't even looking.
Yeah, that's why I said there was a little miscommunication between us.
Right.
I say there was a little miscommunication. So that's why I say at that point I needed to not force it and just get back down to my running back.
Steven, Coach called your performance today gutsy.
Right.
Was there at any point in time where you were thinking about your ankle out there, or was the adrenaline just keeping your mind off of it?
It's hard not to think about it. You know, you kind of feel it every single play. It's kind of important. It definitely crossed my mind, but you know, this game meant a lot more to me and to this team than worried about my ankle. And if something would have happened to me, I know I had full confidence in Ryan to come in and do the unbelievable job that he's been doing for the past couple of weeks.
How special was that?
You had to test it a little bit on that one pick. You had to run back and try.
Oh man, if y'all see me, don't make fun of me. It was bad. It was just hard to try to run. So I'm glad I got some speed back.
Because of that, how special was that throw to the rollout to, I think it was to Stacy? Yeah. I mean, just talk about that play.
It's a big play for us. Number one, we've been showing that run action for the whole entire game, and we were having that play in our back pocket. So when Coach Cully called it, we made sure that we weren't getting any blitz into it. They did a nice D-line stunt. One guy came over, so I just had to make sure I avoided the tackling. And I saw Stacy running down. He made a great catch.
Steven, you're down 10 at one point in this game. You haven't been behind the game since last November.
Right.
Now, it sounds weird, but did you guys almost need a little bit of a gut check?
I think, you know, last year things would have been different. I think the team would have handled it a little bit different and a little bit more immature. But this year, you know, we have a lot more of a mature team. We just looked each other in the eyes and said, you know, no one said this game was going to be easy. It's ACC week. We understand who we're playing. Georgia Tech is a great team. So our biggest focus was, yeah, we're behind, but let's get back on top and let's just stay motivated and stay positive.
I think they were somewhere around the 20, I forgot. When their quarterback fumbled it away, you guys come down and scored. Did the mood just kind of change on the sideline completely?
I think it definitely did. You know, momentum is a big factor in every single game. And having a great crowd that we had, it was an unbelievable atmosphere. And I think that's what really helped us.
Steven, will you be able to get better in the next 9 days?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think Vinny and his training room staff has done an unbelievable job for the past couple of weeks that I have been injured. And they will continue to do another great job. You know, I'm going to be in there all day tomorrow, getting my treatment, doing everything I need to do to get back to 100.
Steve, I think your first 3 drives were 2 plays each.
Yeah.
What was going through your head?
That's tough, man. That's tough. And you know, you're glad that you scored and all that stuff and you're moving the ball. But, you know, you wanted to get a defensive rest, trying to get them guys settled down with their adjustments from the head coach and from Coach D'Onofrio. But it's hard for us to go slow. I mean, that's our offense. And as long as we're scoring points, it's working good.
Steven, you guys have scored 94 points the last 2 weeks. You've given it away 8 times while doing that. How crazy is that to think about how much more productive this offense is?
Yeah, and that's the problem. We can't get the ball up. And, you know, the score would have been a lot different and the momentum would have been a lot different if we hadn't thrown those picks and we hadn't fumbled the ball. But, you know, that's the game of football. We need to do a better job at that. And, you know, I'm going to put that definitely on me. I got to play smart. I got to get to my checkdowns when we needed to. And offensively, I'm not worried about scoring points. I know that we have a great coordinator. We have a great system involved right now. We have a great offensive line. And obviously, our skilled players can obviously make guys miss and score. But our biggest focus is we got to just keep holding on to the ball.
Steven, speaking of your offensive line, I mean, you had Linder out to tackle, Feliciano was moving around, guys are moving around. What does it say about those guys? They can play multiple positions.
I think it really helps those guys out. It shows that they can play every single position. Wheeler was playing 2 different positions at 2 different guards, so I thought that he did a great job at that. And Linder and Bunch were all moving around. Aaron Flowers did a great job. And you know, the biggest thing is those guys understand the system. They understand the offense inside and out, and they're very comfortable with playing those positions. We rotate guys in and out all the time, even during practice. So I thought they did a great job, and obviously credits to Coach Keto.
When you're throwing the ball from the sun, cross-field into the shade, how much more does that kind of raise the level of difficulty when you're trying to find out the play we got to touch now?
It's a little different just because you can see the different shades on the field. I just saw that. That's nice. I like how you did that. I like how you did that. But definitely on the touchdown, Allen just made a great play. And I think that's the biggest thing about it. It was a simple play. Allen really focused on the ball because it is a difference when you're going into the sun and when you're going into the shade. He just did a great job of focusing on the ball, and the rest was all hers.
Stephen, how much are you looking forward to this? Yeah, I know it's a bye week. You get a little extra rest, and what's kind of your game plan?
Treatment, getting better. I think our biggest focus is focusing on what we need to get better. And the bye week after the Florida week really helped us a lot. We first worked on our timing with our receivers and everything like that. So I think we're going to get back to that, increase time of possession by understanding what we need to do on first and second down. We got to be better on those. And obviously, like I said, full treatment.
Stephen, with Duke, can you tell early that he's going to be on? I know you had the big run early. Can you tell?
Yeah, you can tell in pregame. It was unbelievable. He was focused. He was locked in. Every single call, even during our 7-on-7 drills and our team drills, he did a great job of just being locked in, not talking much. But when he got that ball in the team periods before the game started, man, he was running and he was electric. I think the offensive line really pumped them up for that, and they did a great job.
How sweet is it to be 5-0 to start the season?
I think it's great, man. It's obviously something that hasn't been done here in a long time, and I'm proud to say that we're on the right track. But we still got a lot of things to do.
More importantly, want to know in conference play, obviously.
Obviously, I think that's most important to us right now because we have goals and we have dreams that we want to accomplish as a team and as a unit. So being 1-0 in the ACC, that means a lot.
You never had a ball hit the ground in the first half. Considering you had the ankle, were you surprised by how accurate you were?
Not at all. I thought we had a great week of practice. And my receivers did an unbelievable job of running off the ball. Same thing with my tight ends. I didn't get touched at all from a protection standpoint, and I think that's huge. Offensive line played the best game I've ever seen them play as a unit. And that's just a credit to those guys. They really made the plays for me.
So in terms of pain tolerance, what are you feeling in terms of discomfort? Is this like just rolling out? Is it standing in the pocket? Tell us what it is.
I really don't know. It comes in with the territory. A lot of adrenaline is going in on every single play. I think my biggest thing was just trying to just be accurate. And you're gonna feel a little pain, but it's a game of football. How do you not play football 100%? It doesn't happen all the time. So our biggest thing was let's just focus on the little things, and that's with my hands and deliver the ball on time.
How much have you learned to manage it in the last couple of weeks? It's not going to go away without obviously more treatment. So if you just figured out kind of how to play around it.
Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of just learn how to throw the ball with one leg, really, and how to balance yourself. And I think that was key for me. South Florida was a big confidence boost for me. Just understand the fact that it's a lot different when you're playing in practice and then when you go to a game. So, like I said, offensive line gave me all the time in the world to throw. So,
has Benny given you any indication that 12 days off now before you guys go to Carolina, this thing might get taken care of, might go away by then, or is it impossible to predict?
I really don't know what's going to happen. My biggest thing is listening to Dr. Kaplan and listening to Vinny and all of his staff and his training room. And my biggest thing is I'll be there all the time. I do what I have to do. I know I got class, and I'm going to go to class, and after class, I'm right back in the treatment. So, I think that's what the biggest thing is, just get as many treatments as you can.
Is there any similarities between this ankle injury and the one you had last year?
No, completely different, actually. Completely different.
What's this one? How would you describe this one?
That's a great question. I'm not a doctor, I'm sorry.
But is it a sprain or a bruise? Or?
I still don't know.
You don't know?
Any more questions for Stephen?
I just want to say David Case did a great job in cooking the room. That's all.
Thanks.